be trash at them.
Shalom video. I'm gonna start really quick because I don't know. I feel like we're really funny right now. I don't know why. So we're gonna chill on this screen and wait for Adam to get his Stardew in order. Also, I have like my headset over my eyes because I don't know why. Did you say anything? Because I was adjusting things, and when that happens, nothing good happens. Anyway, welcome to Stardew Valley, a valued viewer.
Mr. Gammon made a post. Apparently, he went to Starbucks, right?
Oh,
everything. And says, "Can I get a name for the order?" Evan. Okay, Heather. No, it's Evan. Okay, thank you. And the name they put on the latte was Hayden.
Wait. I'm concerned. I'm concerned because, like, how do you get Heather out of Evan? Because Heather.
By being bad.
Heather is 2 syllables, and Evan is 1.
I mean, I call him Ethan, just to annoy him.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that makes more sense. Heather is 2 syllables. I don't understand.
He picked up Mrs. Weaver's kids from Latchkey one day, and she goes, and one of them goes, Evan, and I go from across the other end of the room, Ethan. He goes, shut up.
Yes.
He owes me donuts, jerk.
He owes you donuts?
He thinks I won't come back for them.
For his donuts?
Yeah, he promised me donuts for helping with jazz choir and doing honor choir stuff. Not honor choir, but the solo ensemble.
And you didn't get your donuts.
He has not paid up yet.
just knock on his door at like 3 a.m.
Okay. First of all, I don't think he thinks I'll come back for him. He's wrong, because if I'm ever back and I know I'm just gonna go middle choir class, where are my donuts? I will harass him for donuts.
Straight up do that next year.
I will hold him hostage.
That would be me if I actually had like a connection with a teacher because I went to school.
I will threaten him with donuts.
I feel like because of what happened to me, I have like a half normal high school, like half homeschooled, like view of high school.
I will threaten him with bananas. He's deathly afraid of bananas and he hates them.
Wait, deathly afraid of bananas?
I don't know if he's deathly afraid of bananas, but he hates bananas.
I can see hating bananas, but like being deathly afraid.
Like he doesn't even like the look or the taste or the smell or anything.
You need to straight up show him the banana from Fortnite. Because that thing is like a nightmare. Like wrapped in...
Yeah, bananas are not meant to have legs.
No. Not really. No. I mean, see, like, I don't like bananas because, like, half the time I eat them, they make me sick. And I don't know what that's about.
Anyways, Pete and I were talking to him, right? And I'm like, I will come to your house and collect those donuts. He goes, you don't know where I live. So I took that as a challenge.
Did you find where you live?
Yes. Because Pete and I even said, want to bet? He goes, no, you don't. I said, do you live in Pottawatomie County? He goes, yes.
Okay, that's easy. Except
yep.
for Pottawatomie County. Pottawatomie County. What? How do you say it?
Pottawatomie.
Yeah, it's like huge. But like also...
They have a county assessor's page. You just gotta put in the last, because I knew he bought a house. I just put in his last name and I found him.
Because like, literally, that's how Eric found my house when we had that one party.
You live in Harrison, I thought.
We literally live on the border of Pottawatomie, Harrison, and that other one.
I don't understand where Harrison County starts, honestly.
No, like, one corner starts, like, in the middle of our yard, because, like, we're considered, like, literally, like, half of our property is Harrison, and half of it's not. So I
Such a
don't even
bitch
know
for
what
property
the hell
taxes.
we are, really. But, like, he found it. I don't know
Anyways, I found him,
what's it.
and so Pete went up to him one day in middle class, after class, and said, it's whatever street name he lives on. He goes, "Does that?" And he said the word of me, sound familiar? And he goes, "Shut up." He goes, "You just stop." I said, "We'll help you decorate for Christmas next year."
Yes. Oh
He's
my
like, "No,
god.
don't do that." I'm like, "I never said we needed your permission. We're just gonna show up, string the lights up outside your house, and leave."
Yes.
He's like, "Don't show up outside my
Oh
house."
my
I said,
god. You know what you need to do? You know those light up reindeer? Freaking plant one of those in his yard.
and I need a blow up banana.
Oh my god. Like a Christmas blow up banana. With like one of those there's gotta be someone has to have that on the internet. Like a blow up Christmas banana where it's got like the Santa hat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can't spell I
Oh,
can't spell
it's
Christmas.
summer. All of our plants are dead. That's an interesting thing to put in your search history. Shalom video. Yeah, I started recording. I definitely sent it to you on Discord. It's definitely right there. I actively hit enter and it just didn't send apparently to the overlay. I mean, we started this video off talking about banana suits, so everyone already thinks we're stranger than normal. Our crops are all dead. I think so, but he's also just appeared again, so. Yeah, that would be helpful. It finally got tired of you complaining about how loud it is.
Shalom. Hello. This is the last time I'll be back in 5 weeks, so. Kai, I will not be online for 5 weeks.
Trafficking ring.
Yeah, human trafficking. It's my specialty.
Gotta move the lesbians somehow.
Yep. Dude, I'm going to the Middle East, so honestly. What, Kai? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to the Middle East, so honestly, that's common. So.
Alright, well, if you don't make it back in 7 weeks,
Okay.
we'll remember you. Maybe not fondly, but we'll remember you. Want me to lie to a...
He's probably not wrong, so.
I'll remember the time you joined the Discord voice channel today for like 0.1 of a second and then disappeared again.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I misclicked.
But I'm quitting.
No, okay, so I was checking Discord because like they're talking and I wanted to clear away the notification, but I was also in like a private call, so I clicked and I meant to click bot commands, and I accidentally clicked general. No, I was in the private call, right? In the DMs. In the DMs, Kai, you know how you can call people?
Yeah, sure you do, because that's how we did it before you joined the server.
Is it private call?
So pretty much normal. You 100% just agreed with it. It's fine, he probably spit on it. Or people who put pineapple on pizza, what's their point? There are worse. Pineapple on pizza is an affront to humanity.
I feel like there are worse things on pizza.
My pastor believes that raisins and cookies are an affront to humanity.
Yeah,
Yep,
because like sometimes they look like chocolate chip, and you think you're
Yeah.
getting chocolate chip, and then
Oatmeal raisin cookies are an affront to humanity, he says. Alright. I don't hate them. But if someone gave them to me, if you want to be evil, you give someone an oatmeal raisin cookie and tell them it's chocolate chip and then walk away.
Wait, hold up. Woman loses 10 years of memories after she pooped with excessive force.
Florida?
No. And like underneath it's like Anakin saying, is it possible to learn this power?
I was listening to a podcast where they basically just go over a bunch of random news stories. One of the stories on there was a woman had a turtle in her no-no square. Up
Oh, that.
in it.
Yeah. Yep. Adam, there's... What else is it, Kai? What is it? Up, in!
It was inside the woman. And she believes she was sexually assaulted.
Adam, I can do you one better. There is Florida woman, of course, and she had syringes and other things up her no-no square.
Ah, you fucking narcotic, crazy ass.
Wait, no, there's another one. It was a few years ago. She had like a tiny like revolver in her no-no square.
Yeah, that's your prison wallet. Yeah, that's the front prison wallet, I guess.
But she wasn't in prison.
One of those stories I heard from that same podcast, this dude, I don't remember if he went like crazy. He had like a doll or something, a mannequin. It was a mannequin, and he wanted his mother, his elderly mother, older mother, to like dress the mannequin or something, and she wouldn't. So he trapped her outside, and like he stood in the doorway so that she couldn't like get back in the house. When she finally got in past him, he took a stool and beat her over the head with it, and then when she fell down, he stuffed dumplings in her mouth. No, but he was arrested. Did you not? Did you forget
What?
you skipped the part where he beat her over the head with a... Yeah. No, not a war crime. I think it's I think it would be classed as aggravated assault, or in this case, domestic abuse. I don't know what they would do with the mother. I think it was... I don't know. There's a lot of weird stories in that podcast. It's kind of funny to listen to. You know? But Little Space doesn't like violence or killing.
Are you playing Stardew? Shalom. Okay, how?
I looking up blow up bananas.
You looking up what bananas? Okay.
Christmas with a blow up doll came out.
Hey Adam.
Vajankle.
Adam, it's not Viagra, it's bone meal.
It took you like a solid minute. I just chose not to react. One of them. Nah, your definition of 5 seconds is a little long.
Adam, it was definitely not a minute.
You get well. It was also not 5 seconds.
Yes. Time
There's
is
something
relative.
I saw that said, I'm going to sleep with 205 bones, waking up with 206.
That's gonna take a minute. Guy just ignores the thing.
That's the tea.
Is this even 4 cards against Mandy? Wait, actually, if you guys are on at like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock for you, it would be 6 in the morning for me. No, okay, if actually, okay, once I go to the Middle East, okay, it's a 7+ time difference.
I
So,
deleted.
while
That's
it would
fine.
be like in the middle of the night for you guys, or at least
Mhm.
late at night, it would be early morning for me.
So I don't know. What are you trying to
I mean,
say to
someone
me?
joined Kai's Discord
I saw that.
at
I
3:30 this morning, our time, Kai.
Okay. And
And this was the conversation they had with themselves.
with themselves.
Anyone? Question mark, question mark. No? Question mark, question mark. Okay, bye. M dash profile dash and it says tilde say hi. The mulligan. You do not have permission to run this command. Aw, sad, bye. And then left.
Left
I
the
was in 2
Discord
minutes.
or just like
Yeah. In 2 minutes they determined that no one was here at 3:30 in the morning.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't.
I woke up and that's what it sounded like. What do you? Okay.
I don't. I don't.
I mean, also you totally copied that hour loop, how dare you?
Oh yeah, I did see that. I finally figured out how to see comments on my phone. I feel so accomplished, even though like I'm a millennial. I don't even think I'm a millennial. Wait, what am I? Gen Z?
Gen Z. You're worse than a millennial.
Oh,
Aren't all of us Gen Z?
tragic.
Except
Mm-hmm.
Except Albert.
Yeah.
Right?
And what, his brother?
I think he's a millennial.
Yeah. Freaking.
He straight up fell asleep in the voice chat today.
How do you even accomplish that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because he was downloading GTA 5, and it's going to take him 6 days. It's going to take me a day.
GTA 5 is literally just loading simulator. You sure you want to play?
Because I can run my own server, yeah.
I will never
So you buy it.
be able to get that on this computer.
What?
Yeah, and Rockstar's stupid and doesn't support cross-platform, even though every game now is platform. Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new COD.
It's a remake of the original Modern Warfare, cross-platform.
Nice.
I'm gonna sell.
I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but that's pretty dope. I'm all for cross-platform play.
I can't wait till Overwatch comes cross-platform.
Overwatch won't do that.
I know. Sadly, Blizzard isn't against it.
You guys are speaking a different language, bro.
Sony agreed to do cross-platform play.
Which is surprising
Sony.
because it's Sony.
Sony and Microsoft have teamed up for cloud gaming stuff too.
Since when? Dude, or Stadia?
Who?
Adam, do you know what Stadia is? Or Stadia?
No. Sony opened up cross-platform with Fortnite too.
Yeah. What was Google's like console that they're gonna make?
Oh, Google, yeah.
Yeah. What was
That's
it
why
called?
Sony and Microsoft are teaming up for the cloud stuff too. Compete with Google.
Yeah, Stadia. It was
I don't think
Google's.
you can compete with Google.
I think you can if you're Microsoft
you
and
can.
Sony. If Microsoft and Sony made one thing, they could totally just kick Google to the curb on gaming.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
on gaming.
Stadia is gonna do it like without. It's not gonna do it with an actual console. It's gonna be, I guess, sort of like a subscription. You're gonna be able to like use.
Yeah, cloud gaming.
That's honestly pretty cool.
Which is also what Sony and Microsoft are working on, I believe. They're going to work together on it. Which, that's terrifying, honestly.
Imagine they get Nintendo into this.
Time to hate on the Epic Games launcher real quick, just to be cool. Heck the Epic Games Store, guys.
I don't even. I forgot that they had a store.
They're evil people, how dare they?
Wait, you didn't know that Epic had a story?
No, not really.
Yeah,
But
you could've got
are you
Subnautica for free.
surprised? Really? Honestly, tell me
I
you're
got
not
Slime
surprised.
Rancher for free.
Slime Rancher. Oh, that's a fun game. Wait, does that have multiplayer?
No.
No.
God damn it.
Which is why I haven't played it since I started.
I would love to play a 2-player Slime Rancher, but that's whatever.
It's one of the oldest videos on your channel.
It's a rainbow shell. Where did you just ask me if I only wear these clothes? Bitch, it's pixelated. Of course I only wear these clothes.
What did they ask you? I'm confused.
She asked me if I only wear these clothes, or if I always wear these clothes. I'm like, you always wear the
Haley?
clothes. Yeah! How did you know?
Are her pixels bigger than yours?
I freaking hope not, because if they are, I'm quitting. Straight up quitting. Hold up.
I want to know how many people caught the innuendo.
Let's just... Okay. Wait.
If you got what I was talking about, comment down below.
don't.
I is unsmart.
What? Wait, why would you tell them to come? Rude? I got that part, okay?
The unsmart part?
Yeah, that I
Okay.
get. The other stuff, I'm not quite sure. I feel like at this point, because you said innuendo, they should comment down Kai is innocent.
Kyle's what? No.
What? You didn't even. You just said Kai is what? No? 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 Okay, where am I supposed to put this rainbow shell? I feel like
Around the corner.
that didn't. The mysteries of Kwai. Leave a rainbow shell on the train platform. Okay. Off we go towards the trains. I also have a broken
Then you
piece
go
of
put the
glass.
beats in what's his dude's fridge.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't let me put it. I put it out of order.
Yeah, you still have those beats?
Yes. Somewhere.
At least we hope so.
I must go. See you in like 5 weeks.
7 years.
Don't die.
It's the Middle East. Adam.
That's a really good thing to say then.
Yes, very safe. Not actually.
I mean,
Yes.
it can't
Don't touch the
be-
goats.
You know they actually have goats.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Almost why I made a joke. Wow.
Yes. Okay, Adam. You know what?
Yep, that was me. That was my true colors. I'm a sarcastic ass.
No, so am I.
I feel
Goodbye.
like I'm just sarcastic. I don't know about. No, my mom calls me a sarcastic shithead, so I feel like that's kind of the same.
Yes. Goodbye. See you later. Maybe. I don't know. Hope I don't die. Goodbye.
Okay.
Remember you, but not fondly.
We'll remember you, but not fondly. That's such an Adam thing to say to him. Like, I don't know why, but like straight up. Whatever.
It's almost like I was making a joke about that.
Yeah. Funny.
That came out a lot more standoffish than I expected it to.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty standoffish. Yay, I put the thing in the well done, 10 beats. Mr. Lewis, I need to deliver your beats. What are you spending money on? Freaking salads?
Don't worry about it. I'm
Is
trying
that...
to get a rare krill.
Oh, you're at the... Okay.
And every time I've done this, someone went and wasted all their money.
Hey, I spent $300, or not $300, but I bought 300 poppy seeds.
That's insane.
We planted like 205. I didn't quite know how many spaces we had. So there's that. Okay, where am I even going right now?
To the mayor's fridge.
I know, but I didn't bring the beats. So, like, I totally could have gone home, and then I just, like, didn't. Straight up, feel like I'm drunk right now. Is that okay?
This is so annoying because I can only buy these coins 100 at a time. I have to get to 10,000. I'm at 8,400.
Yeah, well, you have to get to... Wait, you can only buy 100 at a time?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Game, what about big purchases?
Should just be like 1,000 for 10. It should be 100 for 1,000 or 1,000 for 10,000 gold.
Yeah, I think. I didn't really do math, but it's whatever. Go in the bin. Go in the bin. Goodbye. Okay, Mr. Beats. He's gonna be closed, isn't he?
Oh, I have over 10,000 full.
When did he close?
Lewis?
Yeah, when does Lewis close off his house?
I have no idea.
Cause like I feel maybe he doesn't, cause he's kind of stalkers. Also, I feel like he's at Marty's house anyway, so there's that. Hi, are you? He's probably what? It's Tuesday. Do you think that old geezer would be at the freaking saloon? Never mind. He's at home. Hi, I need to get in the fridge. You're also somewhat at. No, I don't go. Don't give him the goddamn beat. You are so lucky, Mr. Lewis, that I had more than
File
10
on
beats.
Cypress. Steps taken. 351,208. 257 gifts given. Over half of which are salads to Leah. Days in Stardew Valley, 254.
Oh.
Almost given. I've given more than a salad a day.
Wait.
I've owed 1,084.
How do you give...
I've given more gifts than I have been in Stardew days. I've been in Stardew Valley. You can give multiple gifts.
I was like, what?
Crafted 54 items, cooked 1 item, recycled 2 items, slain 239 monsters, caught 27 fish, cast 676 lines. And I caught 27 fish.
That tells you our skills in fishing. I can't wait to see mine. Because it's going to be
I have
bad.
cast 600.
It's gonna be real bad.
Items shipped 8,647.
Item shipped 8,000, bro.
Back home.
Neat. I have to give
warped
the
them.
dragon his last meal. Do we remember what that was?
No.
The void essence, I think, or the solar essence.
I think it's a solar essence.
Okay, well, we'll just have to find out, I guess. I got some more
take both.
truffles, which is cool. Did anybody pick up the stuff from the animals today?
Nope.
Alright, well, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow, lol.
Nope.
Nope.
Except me, I'm taking a personal day tomorrow, by the way.
Why?
I need a break. Cypher Jr.'s just being a brat.
Alright, that's cool. I'll put you
Let me
down
just-
for extra work. No, you know what? It's fine, I got you.
It's okay.
got
I
you.
do time sheets, so I'll fill up my 10 hours of overtime I get every day. Okay.
Oh, the spaces between us stay the same because you never move. Sorry. That probably just got us copyright strike, right?
Who knows? Probably, given how stupid the copyright system is. Well, yeah, I have restocked on the salad. You can love me again.
Love me. Love me, love me. Isn't there
She gave me a daffodil. Hey,
She
Cypher.
gave you a daffodil.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know if they're ready yet, but like, when you get a minute, check your basement. I don't know if they're ready yet, but
They are not. They have silver stars on them, though.
that's probably good, right? Wait, we need to stock up stuff to put in those. So like,
Yeah, I've just been putting this, the whatever hops makes.
oh, the pale ale. Yeah,
Mm.
we could do that. Okay, so
Okay.
just save up the pale ale.
I think that's the first two rows. I don't know why. There's some bottom row that I'm not sure about.
Yeah, we'll just save.
But they all have silver stars on them, so.
Well, starfruit wine. Well, actually, we can do pale ale for now until we switch it to starfruit or ancient fruit, cause that's a thing. Even though our ancient fruit is growing very slowly because it's not getting watered.
I want Grandpa to love us again.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I wasn't aware he hated us until, oh, hello, that's in the way.
I'm gonna go throw him a diamond since we have excess. He's gonna give us the same answer, but
We have a shitload of diamonds, bro.
there you go, Grandpa. Come and judge us again, please. We need a new fence gate.
Yeah.
I'm stuck by a chicken.
We don't need a new fence. We need to put in a fence.
Yeah, like what happened to the fence gate that was here?
There's still a gate. It's just like
Ah.
it won't open if you don't have fence posts on either side. I think that's what happened. Although I could be very wrong. You never know.
Okay, give me the wood.
I think we have extra fence posts, to be honest. Did you get the eggs?
No, because I've noticed this stupid
Okay.
fence post.
I will get the cheese.
And now there's a chicken outside the fence post because...
Because yeah, I think it's been like that for a while, to be honest. That's how Albert got out the other day. Hello, you pretty little bitches. There's so much milk. Oh god.
I don't have to go into my hated work tomorrow. F yeah. I just have to go work at school.
Your hated work?
I guess I can't say I hate it, but I really don't like driving Western every day. It sucks. And then I get there and I just keep doing what I gotta do, which is monotonous tasks, and I don't mind it so much because I get paid $10 an hour. But like, I hate it. You know?
Yeah, I can see. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would just like to be able to drive anywhere.
Well, Murphy gets a little better gas mileage than Tahoe does.
That's true.
I'm already at a quarter of a tank. I filled up on Saturday.
Ooh.
I'm down a quarter of a tank since Saturday.
That's not fun.
It cost $22 to fill up half a tank.
Ooh. That's gross.
I love my vehicle though. And Dad'll have to get gas next time because he's driven it more this week than I have.
Yeah. It's a nice system to have where whoever drove it the most pays for gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really nice system. Mr. Cow, I would like it if you'd get out of the effing way, thanks.
Also, like, sometimes he'll just buy it anyways because it's like his vehicle. Like, I don't. Oh, okay. He paid for the car wash last week.
You got a car wash? Why the hell would you spend money on a car wash?
Well, we don't live on gravel roads.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Okay. That makes way more sense. I was like, why would you do that to yourself?
It was $10. It was at Casey's. This is because I had gone on gravel roads and it was dirty.
Oh, yeah, because it gets dirty from... Okay. This is why...
Pete's party.
Oh, that too. I mean, that's
It has not
that
been to your house
far.
recently since the last time it got washed. Like, I think there was a wash, and then I went there, and we got it. It either rained or it was washed again. Since I last was at your house.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't feel like we're just like it gets so dirty. Like even if we wash it, it's like it just gets dirty on the way back home. So there's no point. There's no.
Well, yeah, if you live on a gravel road, there's really not a point.
One time we washed it is when like it gets that muck in the tires, where it's like it makes it rattle uncomfortably. So there's that.
And of course, you guys gotta wipe down your license plate. Beer one.
We do that. That is the thing that we have to do, because that's illegal to have it covered, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll pull you over. Tell you to get it wiped off. I mean, if the cop's nice, I think they can technically ticket you for the obstructed plate.
Oh, well, that's fine.
If they're nice, they won't. But if you're an edgy high schooler who's like, well, I live on gravel road, it's gonna get messy anyways, then they're probably gonna ticket you.
I wouldn't even. I'd be like, frick, dude, I'm sorry. This is Murphy. Like,
here's what I don't get.
straight
I don't
up-
understand people being dicks to cops who pull them over.
Yeah, it's like obviously there's a reason you got
Like,
pulled over.
100%, you got pulled over because you were doing something wrong, and if you weren't, you can request a supervisor and take it up as a complaint at the station that they unlawfully pulled you over. But 9 times out of 10, they're gonna pull you over and they'll say, "I pulled you over for this," or "Do you know why I pulled you over today? Because you're doing 90 and a 55."
Or like your headlights gone, and we just wanted to make sure you knew that, or something. Like sometimes cops straight up pull people over to tell them like their taillights out.
They have to, because it's illegal.
Oh.
If your taillight's out, that you have to get it fixed. Stuff like that, yeah, they're gonna tell you. Now, if they pull you over just to be like, "Hey man, that's a nice car," that's illegal. They can't. That's an unlawful stop.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But it's like, I don't get high schoolers who get pulled over because they're doing 70 and a 55.
It's because high schoolers.
I don't understand people who do that. Like why?
It's 'cause, like,
the cop is
people,
probably going to be nicer to you if you treat them with respect. Like,
Yeah.
the cop's MO is not to give you a ticket.
Yeah.
They're not out to just give you a ticket no matter what. Sometimes they have to. So yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't know. It's true. I think some people they have like this god complex about them that's like everything's about me, and because
like,
they got
you were doing 70.
inconvenienced.
In a 55.
Yeah, but they get inconvenienced by the cop getting pulled over. So then they're all mad because it's like, well, now I'm gonna be late, or you ruined my day,
You're
or
doing
whatever. the hell.
25 over the speed limit. That's a hefty fine in the state of Iowa. As a matter of fact, I think they can like take your license for it.
What did they do to that one kid that they found weed in his car?
Nothing, because he's a juvenile. It really straight up didn't do much to him.
Oh, that's stupid. I feel like.
Actually, I guess that's only 15. Yeah, no, he got. I think he got like community service, if that.
I mean, I get it. He's know, but like I feel like I would be almost.
If an adult got caught with that, they'd be in so much trouble. Like, I mean, also he was distracted driving, so I hope they hit him with a fine for that because it's a hefty fine in Iowa, if I remember right.
I don't remember. I can't remember driver's ed.
I don't even know if they consider being on your phone,
It should
like
be.
talking on your phone.
Talking on your phone, I don't think is bad, but I know texting. Isn't that illegal in Iowa?
100%. It's illegal.
Isn't it illegal in a lot of states?
Hmm.
Okay. I feel kind of stupid, but I haven't driven in a while. Oh my god! That reminds me.
Actually, as of July 1st, 2017, Iowa's distracted driving law became a primary law, meaning a law enforcement officer can stop any driver who is texting, reading, writing, or sending, or using any other portable electronic device, unless the motor vehicle is at a complete stop and off the traveled portion of the highway.
Oh.
Previously, drivers 18 years or older had to be breaking another traffic law before they could be stopped by the law enforcement.
Wait, but how do they know that they're older than 18?
Oh, you know how obvious it is when someone's on their phone and driving?
I mean, super obvious, yeah.
It's painfully obvious. I watched a girl when I was leaving the college campus the other day. She had her phone up. She must have been on like speakerphone because she had it up right next to her face and was looking at it and talking and not. I'm like, you're an idiot.
True though. No, but the other day, Little Space found out I had a driver's license, and
I need to get my.
and Little Spice was just like, "They allow me to drive?" Like straight up, Little Space knew that it would be hazardous for everyone involved if I drove a car. I thought that was
Drivers
so funny.
over the age of 18 may use their phones to talk while driving and as a GPS
Why?
navigation system.
I don't
Sometimes I think they understand that like people like construction workers and people are usually they have to answer phone calls and get to the job site and do other things.
Yeah, my
Like,
question is like, you
Dad's
know,
old company at one point was like, you can't be on your phone while driving, but we need you out in the field 70% of the time, and you need to be on this conference call that's going to last 3 hours at this time, the same time you need to be at that site walk.
ooh.
So you like there are times you have to be on your phone. I don't agree with being. I think if it's Bluetooth, it's fine, but if you have to physically hold your phone, stupid.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but like, you know how they said like 18-year-olds can be on their phone? My question is like, why do you not hold kids or teens?
No, if you're under 18, you can't be on your phone because, and they have the reason. Younger drivers are more experienced, and like if you're under the age of like about 20, apparently, I think you have the highest like risk factor of fatal crashes.
Wait, run that by me
And
again. They can't
well,
use their phone?
yeah, if you are under the age of 18, you can't use your phone at all while driving.
Okay.
At all, for anything.
A.
Because the younger people
Right, 'cause they're
are
unexperienced.
distracted
Yeah.
easier,
Yeah.
inexperienced, and they text more.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
to be
true.
honest.
It's true. No, but I was talking.
I
Okay.
think by the time you're 18, you probably a lot of people have their own car, and the parents like you wreck it, you're screwed.
I think that's probably fair.
I mean, I've been told I wreck it, I'm screwed. I get a speeding ticket, and I'm screwed. So.
Yeah, but was it, I don't know. What I do know is like regarding like the whole like marijuana thing. I don't understand why they don't hold kids to this like older kids to the same standard they hold adults. Like I get having a little bit different, but like straight up that kid had weed and was selling it probably to other kids his age.
Yeah.
And he just gets away with it basically. I don't get that. I mean, I get that he's a kid
I mean,
and like,
they had probable cause to search his vehicle.
yeah, that too.
Because they sold the baggies. And, I mean, it shows with intent to sell. And they were just like, yeah, no. I mean, I think it's a stupid law, and that's just kind of what it came down to.
Bye, Grandpa. I'm gonna skip you.
I can't skip. There we go. Thank you. Goodbye,
No,
Grandpa.
I just don't get. Like, hold him to the same standard. Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe a little bit less, but not like. What the hell? Oh, we're getting the same cutscene again, or not? Wait, what? Oh, here we go.
God damn it.
Woo!
Grandpa.
Wait, we got 4.
We got 3.
No, it showed 4.
Showed 3 on my screen.
It showed 4 on my screen.
Also effective July 1st, 2017, a driver using a cell phone and causing the death of another person has shown evidence of reckless driving and could. What? I'm sorry, Iowa. You what? Also effective July 1st, 2017, a driver using a cell phone and causing the death of another person has shown evidence of reckless driving and could face a felony conviction that includes up to 10 years in prison and a fine of $10,000. I couldn't read.
What? No.
I
I got a thing. I probably shouldn't put it there, but did you just pick up
So
my
he
thing?
likes you better than me.
You just picked up my thing.
I only have 3 things there still.
Did you get my statue? Did you pick up my statue?
Yeah, I put it up here by Sparkles.
Okay, good. Otherwise, it was gonna be gone, and I was gonna be real mad.
So yeah, I was like, hey, text drive, kill someone, 10 years in prison, $10,000.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like not holding a teenager to the same standard as an adult is like letting them know that they can get away with stuff.
Yeah. I don't think he should have been able to drive.
Like, take his license away. Honestly.
Some other kid was caught at a party where there was alcohol involved. And he had to go to court.
And the other kid didn't?
I don't know whatever happened to him fully.
See,
I just know he wasn't arrested.
if I were the parent, I'd be glad he... Well, no, actually, if I was the parent of that kid, I'd be like, arrest him. Unless...
I don't think his parents give a shit, so.
That's... Yeah. That's probably... true. Boy, Dave is out of the pen. I don't know how or why. The gate is closed, and he's just not in there, so that's cool.
He doesn't care.
He's gonna get eaten alive! By
I had
freaking
some dude
nothing.
today pass me coming out from like 191 coming home from work today. And there's a car in front of me, and it's the speed limit right because it was right as we we're coming past Kmart, so it's 45. And I look in my rearview mirror, and I can see his windshield, not his hood, not the front bumper, his windshield. So that means he's like basically touching my vehicle. I said, first of all, you're an idiot. I get mad at people who are stupid like that, because if I had to slam on my brakes
Yeah,
for something,
he would hit you. Straight up.
and it won't.
it would be
I mean, it's
his-
gonna hurt my vehicle.
Yeah.
But I drive an SUV. He was in a little 4-door silver like
Shit,
car.
yeah.
Like he could have died,
Yeah, and it would have been...
and I would have had to get a new car because everything would have been screwed up in the ass end probably.
Yeah.
And so then we get to the point where it's 55. The car in front of me is not going quite as fast. I got up. I was doing over 55, but not like much, because no, everyone does. This dude, still on my ass, goes around the both of us.
Speeds off?
Yeah. He went around 2 people. I'm like, you're an idiot. I
Yeah.
flipped them off as he went by me.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing with driving.
And he had to have got up to like 70 to get around the both of us.
I know. The thing is, like,
70,
everybody...
80.
If everybody's driving over the speed limit, it's almost more of a
I rarely
hazard.
do on 191 because I'll end up getting pulled over and ticketed for doing 5 over.
No, but what I mean is, like on the interstate or in general.
Yeah.
If
Interstate, you have to
everybody-
go with flow of traffic.
Yeah, like if
And
everybody.
if you have in-state plates, you're probably not getting pulled over unless you're doing ridiculous amounts of speed.
No, but like if everybody's going faster and you go the speed limit, you're more of a hazard than they are because everybody's trying to get around you because you're slow, even though you're not wrong with the
Yeah,
speed
that dude
limit.
is just stupid.
Yeah, that I can
Because
agree.
I mean, it's not illegal, I guess, to pass two cars at once, but it's a huge. I mean, you're taking a huge risk that there's not going to be someone coming up over. It was a passing zone, but you're still going to assume that no one's coming. Like that's really dumb.
Yeah. I don't
You are
understand
an
people.
absolute idiot, and I hate. That's like I get mad.
Yeah,
He drove by me, he looked at me as he passed me, and the only thing he saw was my middle finger as I kept driving. I got his
Honestly,
plate
yeah.
too. Like, I don't even care. You're an idiot. See you in the funeral home, dude.
Honestly, I don't understand like people like that. I mean, honestly,
I've had so much instant karma on that road, it's hilarious. Because I was doing 60, and this guy came flying up behind me. Like, I didn't see him, and he came up behind me. He had to be doing like 80. Decided he was going to pass me in a no passing zone. It was one of those that goes up over the hill and around the corner
yeah.
slightly. There was a cop sitting up there. There was a cop coming the opposite direction.
Yes.
And he got in front. So he passed me, and I see this cop. I'm like, "Oh, you done did it." Now the cop passed me. His lights turned on. I moved off to the side of the road, and he took off after him.
Yes. That cop was just like, you better know that I'm gonna do this.
And then a couple hundred feet up the road from where I moved off the side to let the heat up, dude was pulled over. Cop was at his window. Like, you're an idiot. Serves you right.
Like, hell yeah, bro.
That's happened so many times. There was, so you know where L34 meets up with that road?
Kinda.
There was a cop sitting at that stop sign. Some dude did the same thing, went flying around me doing like 80. It's illegal to pass someone, but to pass someone, you shouldn't have to go above the speed limit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially not 80 miles an hour. Flew by me.
Yeah.
Cop turned his lights on, took off after him too. I'm like,
Like, you
like you tard.
Like, bro, I hope you have a bank account.
There was a state trooper out on this road once. I don't know what he was doing, but he pulled someone over. And he was in a Charger, so he caught up to them really fast. It was about the same situation. Someone was flying by me at 80, and they went in a no passing zone. And the Charger was behind him, so it was like me, asshole, state trooper.
We passed.
The state troopers. He passed with a state trooper behind him. And those cars are so obvious. It's a Charger that's brown, and it has the light bar on the top and a spotlight,
and the logo,
and it has a giant ram bar on the front.
And that says State Trooper.
And he took off around me because apparently I was going too slow. And I saw the lights, and I hear, I'm like, oh, you're screwed.
Oh my god. People are so stupid. And I love it. Makes me glad I don't drive. Like, literally,
I loved it because I mean, the Chargers, when they get going, they're mean vehicles, really mean sounding.
Yeah.
I want to drive a retired police Charger because everyone will stop. They won't fuck with you.
No, they won't.
In fact, I know someone who drives a retired Iowa State Patrol
Vehicle? Yeah.
trooper car, and it's a Charger. And he said, I once sat at a light because I was like looking at my phone, and the light turned green. I didn't know it. No one honked at me. I just had the entire line held up behind me. He's like, and I'll pull up behind people, and they slow down. That was so funny. I loved it. Because that guy, I don't know if he thought he was going to be hot shit and get out past before the cop could catch up to him.
I don't know. That would be like a pursuit thing at that point.
It would be if he hadn't pulled over when he saw the lights and heard the sirens. Which he did. I saw it happen. Because he didn't get very far. Because he was in like a really crappy, like, old car, too. I don't know why he was in such a hurry.
Yeah.
But, like, it's one of those cars that really shouldn't be doing 80, 70, and it's doing 70, 80. Like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, God.
And then you got this new 2016, 2015 Dodge Charger behind you.
Yeah.
0 to 60 in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you're dead, bro. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're very done.
I'm like, oh boy.
Like, you're
I was down here the other day. talking to Dad at the bottom of the stairs. He was at the top, and I heard the sound of the siren. So I'm like, oh, I want to see what this is. I bound up the stairs 2 at a time, and they were gone. I was like, that was a county cop. It was a county car. And Pot County only drive. Pot County doesn't have like fast cars. They have Ford Explorers.
Mm. Yeah.
But this dude had it. He was running code 3, hauling ass down my road.
Mhm.
It was. Phew! I'm like,
Whoa.
I heard it. I physically heard how fast it was. I'm like, he's past the high school by now.
Yeah, literally.
In like 2 seconds, he was. Whew, I'm like, where is he
Yeah,
going?
it's-
I'm sorry for whoever he's chasing.
You're like, bruh, whatever you did, you need
You're about to die, whoever
like,
you are.
Dude.
I don't know what you did, but you're about to die.
Yeah, like, you straight up, you gotta stop.
That's like one of those calls. It was like, hey, they just shot an officer. Phew.
Oh god, yeah.
That's probably one of the dumbest things people could do. Shoot at a cop when there's other cops, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I don't know what happened. I seriously don't. He went flying. Like, he's in a Ford Explorer and had to be doing like 130.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean,
cool.
Just see, even when I drove, I didn't drive a lot, right? And I don't really like driving. Mostly because I space off too much, and that's dangerous for everybody involved, right? Like me and the other people and stuff, but I just, because, like, I space off about my stories while I'm driving. I feel like that's kind of stupid.
I love watching Instant Karma with cops. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah, those videos?
I respect the shit out of cops. They're, goddamn.
They gotta
these
deal
people.
with stupid-ass people, man.
It's so funny,
I
though.
just feel like-
I love them.
I just feel like I wouldn't have enough patience to be a cop. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no. That guy, though, I'm still trying to fathom how Explorer going that fast.
I mean, I don't know. Do you think? Do they? Wait.
Like that?
I don't know anything about cops. Like, do they? Can they take their vehicles home?
Yeah,
Well,
usually.
maybe he did like a
Well, like, county
thing
can.
to it.
I don't know if, like, I'm guessing the state troopers do. I honestly don't know. I think counties do because I've seen county sheriffs sitting in their driveway.
Yeah.
Because I think it's kind of sometimes you're on call. I don't know. Yeah, no, he was hauling ass though.
Mhm.
I'm like, holy shit.
Do you want to go one more day?
No, I should probably get off. Also, this video's like an hour long.
All right. Well, we made $50 off of. Wait, what is that?
Woo!
What is that? A prehistoric hand axe. 50 grand, boys. 50 gold, not grand. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I feel like we never do an outro, but that's whatever. Bye. I guess. Joyces. Anything else? Respect cops, bitches!
Yeah, really though.